It's an absolute pleasure seeing you again. I read that you spent time on the USS Houston for a few days to prepare for the role. What did you learn about the process and being on that vessel?
One of the things that really came out of that was if we can make this as authentic as possible and because they drill all the time, and when they drill, the frenetic nature and how exciting that is, we thought if we can get that with all this gadgetry, with all these commands, and with this earnestness and focus and excitement in the movie, because we knew we had all these great scenes where that was required, then it's going to be so exciting and such a ride. And we got Donovan, the director, and I got so many ideas when we were down there going, oh my God, if we can get this in. And we worked on a wet trainer that fills up with water, and you got to try and fix it and try and have, all these ideas to do that while the freezing water is coming over you. And we're like, let's use this. That's a great thing for the movie. So, and then you see it all come together, and you are so involved with that crew and their ride and their challenges and that terror. So, like that.
When you got the script in your hands, what was it about the character that got you the most excited?
Well, I loved this man and the challenges that he faced to be thrown in at the deep end, straight off with a crew that don't really know him, and having to be challenged in every moment and make these decisions. He's such a kind of iconoclast. There's a renegade nature to this man, and a strength, but a quietness as well. He doesn't need to explain himself.
Yeah.
He knows who he is. He knows the decisions that he has to make, and it's like, pull your big boy pants up and come along. That's felt like that.
I was actually also reading about you, and you had various jobs before you became an actor, and I'm curious, if you weren't acting right now, what would you be doing?
Oh, God. I don't know. Sometimes, maybe it's because I am an actor that I often think that I love the idea of being like a forest ranger, like working out in Colorado or Utah or somewhere in Scotland, but I don't know if that's what I'd want to do if I wasn't. What I do is surrounded by so many people. I love it, but it does make me, when I'm not working, always want to be in the Highlands or in Banff, or somewhere in the middle of nature, or on a motorbike ride out into Zion.
Yeah.
And I often go there, God, I could live here. I could just spend my life here.
You mentioned Utah. That's where I'm based, out of Salt Lake City. And when we last spoke, I actually asked, because you came out and trained for 300, and you said you would never do it again. Are you still standing by that phrase that you would?
For 300, yeah, I'd never do 300 again. That was because I don't think, unless somebody was there, they don't realize just what that took, And don't get me, I loved it, but it was 6 hours a day of intense training that I did for months before the movie started, and then while we were doing the movie. The best time of my life.
Yeah.
But I imagine doing that now, and it's like, no. That's why I'm playing more roles like Joe Glass.
Sure.
I'll say it, you do it.
I get winded going up the stairs. Pleasure meeting you again.